Merry Christmas, and we just wanted to connect with you a little bit before Christmas as you enter into the busy time. Hope you're doing fantastic. We thought you might be interested in having a look around some of the development. Look, the teams have just done a truckload of work this year. Over 14,000 man-hours have gone into the construction and the remodelling and the structural and the redevelopments this year. Jess and I thought we'd just like to show you around a little bit and see some of the action that's been happening here. Okay, so we figured out if it's going to be a feature, let's make it a great feature. So how it's lending itself is people are really, our staff and even visitors at times, different ones, the stairs are very much a place where they kind of land, so you'll get groupings of people sitting on the stairs and just having a great time, congregating and so on. It's really important for YWAM centres to have places where people can congregate, meetings, Youth Street staff connecting with young Youth Street young people, staff and students having one-on-ones, discipleship happening and going on. So lots of safety area. We've got hose reels and different aspects of what we're doing here. Tables up here in the first level of mezzanine, which will eventually become an extension actually to the cafe. But just in case we would ever consider taking ourselves too seriously, well, we've got a combi on top of the mezzanine. And so it's a meeting area. It's actually a 1958 original split screen combi that we'd restored as part of the development, just to add a little bit of a fun factor and be a bit of a feature. Again, these are functional areas where we're going to have tables and chairs, and we're able to look down and have very much a two-level areas of community with big areas of congregational areas at the bottom and smaller areas for meetings and so on. We're looking straight across to the other gantry through there, which is the entrance to the lectures and training areas, and of course at the top we've got executive offices. We're doing a heck of a lot of social media recruiting as we mobilise young people into missions. We've got to use the technology. We have about 5 or 8 people in the communications and creative areas. So Scott, just in the background's just been involved. He's had some quite extensive training in Kona and in the area of digital media and movie making. They've just produced a short movie. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to see that. It's called Better Together. You can find that on our website. Sam Street, just off camera, is coming on camera now. He's been with us for years. It's really anchored that place as an exec leader, and he's the accounts team. Bruce Skinner right now is teaching on missions, and so would you like to just have a look at the action?
That was their goal. And Jesus says it's easy for family to run and preach.
You're taking us forward. You're taking us forward. And who can stop?
This area is secondary reception.
Something new is coming strong. You cleared the way, now we're pressing on.
Ladies' bathroom. Still a bit of work to do, but we're getting there. You might be wondering too where we're up to with the finances and how it's all gone. It's really going brilliantly. It's going very, very well. We still have had the gap where we'd hoped to get to about 100 grand worth of donated materials. We're about halfway there with that, and with the Believe campaign, of course, the cash amount was over the target, and so have the building teams and the trade services. We're about halfway there, which means we still have about a $50,000 gap to completion of the project, not counting air conditioning, and so there is a need. It's going very, very well. We have builders coming again in March, and so if we can be reaching into that target by March, then that'll allow the project really to move through to completion. We hope to have that totally completed in terms of this phase by July this year. Look, thank you. We so appreciate what you've helped make happen. That's the truth. And that people really are staggered. Hopefully that's given you a bit of a glimpse into the thunderous progress that our teams have made over the years, and we're looking forward to moving into the new year, into the home straight. God bless you. Have a fabulous Christmas.